Hello. Can you hear me? Alright, good evening. Not used to saying that one. Good evening. How's it going? Today I am playing you might have noticed I like Mahjong from stream I've done before, but we are doing the Mario Mahjong game, which I absolutely love that it exists. I played like a practice round, I think, when I found out about it, because I just had to, and then I'm like, no, I've got to stream this too. I don't think it'll be everyone's cup of tea. I know Mahjong is not like everyone's cup of tea by any means, but I am going to play that today. Hey Red Capote, how's it going? Is the game loud? Or is it just loud for me? Oh, it's kind of loud. Hold on. Let me... How's that? Better? Yeah, I'm good, Red Capote. How are you doing? Is this It is a bit loud, yeah. Yeah. I find that the problem with a few emulator games, you know, it's really weird. Stop. God, I wish I had Toad's Hand one day. Oh, like properly got that. And then Mario has, of course, the 13 orphans. Because why would he not? He's Mario, he's got the protagonist power. Right, so yeah, this is Yakuman DS. Yeah, we've got no save file, so going to should I go with Void, or should I mean, I think my name is pretty obvious because I do have the Switch, so I guess my first name's not really a secret, really. But, so I'll just go with it. Thomas where's Sugan? Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it. That was a weird brain fart. There we go. Okay. So you get to actually choose a Mario character. I could be Toad, but you know, I'm not going to do that for the whole time. It don't really matter in terms of like it won't give us any like advantage in the game itself. I don't know who my favourite is. Who's your favourite of this 6, Red Capote? I had a soft spot for Luigi. I guess he's pretty cool. You know, he's the especially out of the two brothers, he's kind of the underdog. He got his year of Luigi one time and then never again. Just the other day I beat Mario World. What coincidence. Oh, I want to beat Mario World someday. I had the Game Boy Advance port as a kid, and there's like some weird thing where I couldn't seem to progress or figure it out anymore. I don't like my favourite in Mario Kart was always Toad, yeah, to drive with. Yeah, I don't like him anymore. Me and Toad have gone our separate ways. What did I do to you? Poor Toad, Kinoko. Maybe I should be. You know what? I might pick. I'll pick Luigi. He's calling my name. It's not Toad. I guess it's got to be Luigi. Luigi. Where is Don't need to do that. Just play. Such of single player stuff. This is like tutorial. This is like versus. Status options. What's that say? Mahjong. I know actually know those kanji. That's been a weird one. But I do want to look at... there's got to be a lot of options. I think I had a bit of a look when I first opened it. But I want red dollar on. For sure. Because it's like a system that can get you points. Yeah, Luigi, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Double one, that's fine. I looked at first page. I've not looked at any of these. Norton, Chombo. No, no Chombo. What? Why do you have Chombo in a like a digital version? I don't see the point. Open RIichi. No, is that a thing? I have never heard of anyone play with Open RIichi. That seems opposite to the whole point of it, of the whole mechanic. Everything seems fine. Did it? Wait, did it save? It did. Okay, sweet. BGM. Yep, Mario voice. Okay, yep. Face graphics. Yep. Please. I would rather have something to look at. Anything else? Open mode. No. Support. I think that's it. I think that's everything I need. So I'm gonna, like in the other Mahjong stream, I'm gonna try and explain the game as I go. Like it is. I think you said you haven't played before. So it's the free battle, ranking, or challenge. I want to go with challenge. So as I recall, challenge is I think you get like set opponents of increasing AI difficulty. In fact, the best way to show that is with free play. So let me do free play first, actually. So the character I picked is obviously my player character, and each of these have a ranking in the top. So 19 is like a low ranking, for example, and then it goes up to 1. They also have stars, which are helpful, and then this kind of shows it's not stats in like in an RPG, it's more like play style. So for example, if you have Daisy, her look, she relies more on luck and speed, which usually means making a hand quickly, but her actual attack and defense are low, which means she doesn't make like very strong hands, and she doesn't play around other people's hands. It's that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna choose challenge mode. I think is gonna. So yep, this is beginner course, intermediate course, expert course. So Shokyu course. Yeah, so like stage 1, these 3 are like pathetically easy. Now watch me lose to them. Now that I've said they're pathetically easy. You never can be too sure, but I think it'll be fine. I don't need to change rules. I've done that. So don't worry about the dice thing. That's more of a physical setup kind of thing. So, oh, that's not bad. That ain't bad. So these little tile things. If you've ever played something like Rummy, or like any meld making games, it's Mahjong works similar to that. So you have a hand of 14 basically 14 tiles when you draw one. Yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. I'll do my best to explain it. I think you might get it more as you go on, but like, so you have a hand of 14 tiles, right? You want to make in like 90% of hands, you want to make 4 sets of 3, and 1 pair. So, like, for example, a set of 3 could be either 3 of the same tile, like this 4 bamboo here. If I have 4 of those, that is a set of 3. Or you could have a run in a suit. So do you see like this red one? There's like this red one, this green one, and this I don't know how you describe this color, like blue normally on like a real set. But we could say black. This is what's called a very enleaching experience. Oh no. nice pun. I missed it completely. That's good. Enleaching. Oh, I've got to show that to my friend. He's gonna like that one a lot. Same one who has suggested the Mariojong name. But yeah, so this red kind is a suit, this green kind is a suit, and this black dot one is a suit. There's 3 suits in the game. So you could either, your set of 3 could either be like 3 of the same tile, like this 1 dot. You could have 1 1 1, or you could have 1 2 3, and that's a set of 3 as well. So normally you want 4 sets of 3 and a pair to make 14 tiles. And on your turn, you draw a tile, and then you discard a tile. So you will, most of the time you'll have 13, and then you will draw up to 14 and drop 1. When you have a valid hand of 14 and you want, and you can declare a win on it, the first person, once someone declares a win, the round ends immediately. So if you're still building a hand, it's kind of tough luck. It's that kind of thing. So I think the language difficulty might make this a bit hard, but these are like the Japanese numbers 1 through 9. I thought this actually had an option for numbers. Do you want me to see if there is one? That might make it easier. Let me see if there's one I can spot. Because that might make it easier for you to watch. Nope. No. Oh, really? That's such a cool feature. You can have different arrangements. That's awesome. Oh, I can read numbers at least. Sweet. Okay, so you'll be good on that then. So yeah, you've got the 1, the 5, and the 6 in this suit. And then the bamboo is, and the dots are just by the number of bamboo or number of dots. So this is 4, this is 7, this is 9. So then you have the dots 1 2 4 8, and then these are the wind tiles. Wind is a bit harder to explain. So you have the east, north, east, south, west. There is something called a round tile, which is east, and your own seat, which is east. So east for me is worth double for anyone else. So this east is very powerful, and this is already almost a triple. It's a pair already. So I think the north isn't very valuable, so I'll chuck that first. Then everyone draws and discards. So we have a 6. This is kind of in the middle of 4 and 8. If we keep this, if we get a 5, we can make a 4 5 6, and if we get a 7, we can make a 6 7 8. That's why that could be really helpful. I think I want to chuck away the 1 character. It's not really doing a lot for me right now. Oh, that's perfect. 4 5 6. So that's the set. What's with a dot? Is that what it's recommending me to chuck? Because that is technically the best one to throw away, I guess. But it's kind of too valuable. I don't want to do that. How do I turn that off? The dot. That's like basically suggesting what hand I should have. No, that's not it. Oh. Oh, it's grayed out. I can't do anything. What the fuck? If I go back, will it let me, RIichi Mahjong, no, I don't want to end the round. That's explaining stuff. Oh, right, that's the point. I can't turn that off for now. I'll do it in the next one. So, if it were me, I'd like to chuck the 4 in a way because it's kind of doesn't fit these, but the closer you have it to the middle, the more likely it is that your opponent might want it. So it's kind of dangerous. I think it's going to be fine. So I'm not going to listen to it. RIichi, oh fuck off. That's not a good start. So the person opposite us has declared RIichi. Basically that means they are 1 away from winning their hand. And they are locking in for the chance of getting more points. So they're telling us they're 1 away, but it means they might score more. And now it's given me an option to chi this. The player on your left, you can steal a tile that makes a run. So it's because I have the 2 and 4 dot, and that's for free. I could do that. I don't really want to do it in this case. No, I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of a... That's a dragon. I haven't explained the dragon, I realised. No. I don't want to open my hand. It's kind of dangerous to do that. It's recommended I discard this. This is not a good idea. Because if they want it, they're going to score good points. The thing is, they're 1 away from winning, but I don't know what they want exactly. The way it works is that if another player drops the last tile you need to win the game, they can say Lon, and then instead of, if they draw the tile they need themselves, everyone pays equally. But if they win off someone else's tile, they have to pay the entire, all the points. It's like very deadly. I could play defensively. Yeah, so it's hard to explain in the fly, but if you look at their discard, like what they've already got rid of, you could see what tiles are probably safe, like tiles they don't want. There we go, Lon. So the Koopa just discarded the tile that Goomba needed to win the round. So now they have to pay the entire lot of what that hand is worth, which is I could actually calculate this. It's a bit blurry. It's not pin through. It's actually not anything that special, really. It's like, is it all simples? It's not even all simples. This is just worth 1 han, as it's called, and like 30 fu. I'm pretty sure that's it. And that's only because they declared RIichi. Oh, the dollar. Wait, did they? Where's their hand? Oh shit, yeah. Right, I didn't explain the dollar. It's very hard to explain this game in like a quick moment, but it is several rounds in a game. So I don't think you'll see my mouse, will you? Actually, can I see? Let me check. Oh yeah, I can. That's cool. Right, so you see like this tile, this face-up one at the start of each game. This is called the dollar. The next one of the sequence is worth a lot more points than normal. So because this is the 9 dot, the next one rolls back around to the 1. So if I get a 1 dot, it's going to be worth more points to me. I don't want to do that. Not yet. It's too early. This hand is kind of trash. I don't have a lot to work with. I think you usually want a set of these outside of 1 or 2 specific hands I'm not going to be able to make. So this is what's called the round wind. So it's east. East is powerful, and my wind is north. I don't have any north, so the south and the west aren't really that good to me. The white one here and this green one, these are called dragons, white and green. There's also a red, which we haven't seen yet, I don't think. But they are valuable to anyone. They're very an important part of a game is each tile in the game only has 4 copies. So for example, like this 3, I have 2 of them. That means there's only 2 others in the game. So there's only a maximum of 4. So that's why it's kind of hard to make triplets in the game. But you kind of need to be to manage. I should discard the south. It's not doing anything. Oh, dickhead. Right, so they've like opened their hand. They've stole these tiles, these white dragons. I have the 4th one. So that means that the white dragon is now useless. If I discarded it last turn, they would have stole it from me, and that would have been really bad. But I can now just get rid of it because there's no more white dragons. I can't make even a pair, so there's no point in keeping it anymore. I could pawn, so that I have 2 3s. I could steal the 3rd one, but opening your hand makes it harder to score good points. So it's situational. If you steal for dragon, that's automatically worth 1 hand. So that's, you already have a winning hand. Hey Snoopy, how's it going? Welcome in. Sorry, I didn't see your comment till just now. Oh yeah. So the green. There's already 1 green discarded, so that means there's only 2 left in the deck. I probably don't want to keep it because there's some other ones that are still there. The east one has gone. I'll do that. I think I want to make a quick hand because the player on my left, the Koopa, they have opened their hand, but now they've already made at least 6 of their 14. So they're being quite aggressive, is what I would say. Normally not the best strategy to be this aggressive, but it can work. It's a good way to make like fast, cheap points. That's how I would put it. No. This is no good. This is the red dragon, by the way. I didn't explain. The red looks like this. They already discarded 1. They already discarded 1. So there's only 1 more in the deck. So it's not very good at this point. Oh, sweet. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. How are you? So I actually got the 3rd free. That's sweet. That's actually pretty damn good. I agree with this pick, actually. Get rid of. So I have a 3/3/3 for. Oh, piss. Damn, that's my tile as well. I'm north. God damn it. Oh, they played surprisingly good because they did not open their hand at all. They kept it quiet, which is what you want to do ideally. Oh no, they did call. Wait, hold on. I was paying too much attention to the Koopa. So 1 1 2 2 2 7 8 9. Oh right, okay. So this is what is a hand called a half flush. So do you see like how these are all the same suit except for these wind ones? If you do that, you get like 2 if open and 3 if closed. That's quite a good hand. I managed to make one just the other day, fun enough. You can also make like a full flush with it. All of your tiles are the same suit. That's even harder. That's really hard to do. I don't want to do that. So I'm... Oh, they're the east. When the east win, the east get a bonus game as east. East, how to explain how east works. East is quite powerful because if you win, you get more points. And if you win, you get to play again as east. So you can just keep winning and winning. The negative side is if you lose a round, you pay more points. So it's also a good way to lose a lot of points. But everyone has to be east at least once per game. Oh, they stole that. Okay. That was kind of early. They must actually have something. Get rid of a west. Hatsu. I mean, I'm using the Japanese name. Oh, green. So green, white. Oh, someone's already thrown a green up here, the Goomba. So I probably don't want it right now. If I had 2, I'd keep it. But if you have 1, it's probably not worth it. This is good. So this is a 7. This will go with this. So I have a 5 6 7, but if I add another 7, I can make like a 6 7 8, or I could potentially get 3 7s. Like it kind of keeps you open. Pun. Oh shit, that's not good. So they just ponned 3 red dragons, and like I said, if you get dragons, you're already on your way to getting a decent hand. Oh my god. And east. Fucking hell. I was gonna say, they're putting in work for a low CPU. They're actually doing alright. Get rid of a dot. Oh dear. Damn, they are raking. They are not doing bad. Yeah, so their points, they got 1 for the red dragons and 1 for the east. The rest of their hand wasn't worth anything. Open. There's a thing in this game where, you know, like how they keep calling stuff, and the reason I don't do that is if you open your hand, it weakens your hand in terms of like points you can earn. But the other thing is, if you don't have what's called a Yaku, like a valid hand, you can't win. Even if you have like 4 sets of 3 and a pair, if nothing in your hand is actually worth a Yaku, if it's not worth anything, you can't score off of it. You can't win off of it, so it's like dead. But if you keep your hand closed, you can at least win by declaring RIichi, which is that, you know, the mechanic that RIichi Mahjong is named after. So even with like a bad hand, you could at least still make something of it. Oh, come on. Of course you get the second one after you've discarded it. That's just law of the land. You know, this isn't bad. So you have 3 4 5 6 8, which if I get it's what's called a weight. So sometimes you have a weight for something you're looking for. So I want a 7. 1, 1, 3. That means if I get a 2 bamboo, I can get rid of one of these and have a run. And then 2, 3, 5, that's close. And then 2 white. So if I discard this, I'm actually... This hand isn't too bad. It's not going to be worth loads of points, I don't think. Unless I can make something better of it. I don't 100% agree with that. It's hard call though. I could have like 2, 2, 3. And then it gives me options. I'm going to do it. I think it's safe. Okay. I don't want to open my hand. Even if that's kind of tempting. Oh. No. I just fed them the east they needed. That wasn't good. What wind are they? I'm west. Oh, so they're east. So this is actually worth 2 instead of 1 to them. Because they're east and it's the east round. So they're gonna... That's worth a lot of points I've just given them. So I can't let them win. What could they want? So they discarded... Is that the 6 and the 7 of characters? So anything around that is safe. But the problem is I kind of want those as well. Otherwise I'd be more willing. It's tempting, but no. Why? I'd rather get rid of this. This isn't doing anything for my hand. Oh, hold on. No, it's too. Yeah, it's no good. If I had like a triplet of white dragon, I'd consider it, but. Oh, this is good. Okay, so I have a 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually going to do my hand a lot of favors. Another 6. Why are you telling me to get rid of that? I mean, it's a pair, I guess, but I already have a pair here. This tile is safe from the person opposite me. I don't think they want it. They are... I'm west. Okay, they probably don't want this. But I don't want it either. Okay, that's gone. 4... No, that would break the plan. Oh, that's kind of annoying. That's interesting. That's an interesting recommendation. Why? Wait, how many two dots are actually left? There's only 1 left in the game. There's 2 white dragons left. Someone might have them in their hand and aren't willing to get rid of them. Is the problem. So... So either 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. If I get rid of this 6, that breaks that. No, that's a terrible idea. I don't understand why it wants me to, why it thinks I should do that. 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2. It's kind of a hard call actually. I don't know what to do with this hand. I'm not getting rid of what's suggested, but I think I might get rid of one of the ones. 1 bamboo. I've got to mention that 1 bamboo looks like a bird. I don't know why. It just kind of is designed that way. That's a 5. No, I don't want that. Oh, hold on. Hold up. And okay, so when I get rid of this, I'm like 2 away right now from. Okay. Oh, I couldn't have stopped that. Unfortunately, my an opponent decided they didn't want that. They didn't want to win. Okay, so they scored 1 from Yakuman, which is basically they got a triplets of north and they are north, so that's worth 1. Sanilo, oh, that's getting the same run in all 3 suits. So like 1, 2, 3 of this suit, 1, 2, 3 of that suit, 1, 2, 3 of this suit. So that's actually pretty nice for them. I forgot it's worth 1 open. I thought it was worth nothing open. I need to. That just means I need to practice more. There's quite a lot of quite a few Yaku in this game is recorded like valid hands. But like that hand wasn't bad for them. So because they stole off of their opponent, the Koopa paid all of their points to them. So that's why they've got big stacks right now. Both of these do, with this guy's dirt poor. As for me, I'm at the amount of points I started with. I haven't dealt into anyone's hand. All of these two are both won by Lon every time. No one's won by drawing the tile themselves, which is where everyone has to pay some points. So I'm completely unaffected. I have fallen to third. I am in 3rd place, but I haven't lost any points. I haven't gained any points so far. And I think this is East 4. Is that right? Yes, it is. Right, East 4. So I'm playing what's called an East-South game, which is like the standard, where you play at a minimum 8 rounds, where you get to be East at least twice. So I'm South. Next time I'll be East, which is I want to win big as East. Oh, okay. There's not loads of synergy with his hand. I think this is the best one to get rid of, because at least the 1 dot is close to the 4 dot comparatively. And you know how I mentioned that hand earlier, where if you have the same run in the set in all 3 suits, I have a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and a 1. It's it's possible. Red dragon. Oh shit, that's good. So I have 2 red dragons. I like the sound of that. I don't know if I do want to get rid of that. The problem is there's not really a good discard. I could get rid of a green. It's a shame because the green is a valuable tile. And that thing I mentioned that might happen, it may not happen. Let's go for it. I'll get rid of a green. Green is risky because someone could call it. That person just discarded one, so I made the right choice. Because now the green is weaker anyway. So if I did keep it, would have been no good. Ooh. Oh, that is good. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a hand where if you have 1 to 9 in the same suit, that's like worth something decent. That's not bad. So I might abandon my original plan with this new information and get rid of a 1. Shame. Okay, they cheat it. That's not very good cheat. What are they going for? Oh, well, that's a pair of 4s, but that's... I already kind of have a better pair. And it doesn't help the rest of the hand. 2... I guess that's okay, because then if I can't get the long one, if I keep this 2, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then I could maybe get another 4, another 6 to make this. So get rid of this. Oh. Speak of a devil, that's not 2. It's not the 1, but it's not bad. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Interesting. Yeah, get rid of it. 8 bamboo. Of course, then you get the 9. Of course, after you get shaken in everything you believe in, then it shows up. Oh, don't mind if I do. That's another 5. Holy shit. Wait, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of possibilities with this hand. Jesus, it's actually going pretty good. I'm close to having something good. In terms of my playstyle generally, it. Oh, yes, come on. Oh, this is actually got to be pretty sweet if this works out well. I don't want to open this hand. I might be greedy. But I don't want to open it. Pawn. Oh, interesting. So, if you can see, because of what I mentioned before, that half flush thing, this has the makings of a half flush potentially. That could be really strong. RIichi, yes, that's it. Okay, so RIichi is the thing I mentioned before. If you're one away from a valid hand, you can declare RIichi, and then from when you do, you'll get an extra point if you win. But when you do it, you cannot change your plan. When you discard, when you draw for turn, if it is the one you need, you can win with it. But if it's not one you need, you have to discard it. There's no other choice. I want to do it. If I win with this closed, which it is closed, I will get at least 4 Han, and that will put me in first place. So it's worth. I think it's worth a risk. It's kind of obvious what I have. In real life, I might not do this because the problem with a flush or a half flush is your opponent can look at my discard and say, oh, that's a lot of dots and bamboo, no characters. They probably are going for a flush. You know, it's kind of obvious in a way. But the AI is supposed to be stupid on this level of difficulty. So, oh, here's the decision. So, I could either... This is telling me what my weights will be. So, I could either discard the 2 and wait for either a 5 or the red dragon. And, let me look. So, there's only 1 5 left because I have 3. And there's 2 red dragons left. If I win off a red dragon, it's going to be worth a lot of points. So that is the best possible outcome. If a red dragon came up, I would get like big moolah. However, this one is looking for the 3, and I have 1. An opponent discarded 1. That means there's 2. And the benefit of that sometimes is an opponent might be more willing to discard a bad a bad tile like the 3 rather than discarding a red dragon, because you know do I want to be greedy? I think I want to be greedy just for the sake of it. So I'm waiting on 1 of 2 tiles now. I have to discard this. I don't know why it's not doing that automatically. Most games do it automatically, but you cannot change your hand when you declare RIichi. Unless I changed the rule set and didn't realise. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on. No! Oh, that sucks. So, the deck's out, basically. We've decked out. Which means it goes to a draw. Did anyone discard the... Oh. My greediness killed me. So you see that 3 that I discarded? If I discarded the other tile, I could have won with that. That sucks. But I didn't think it was going to come up. So Tenpai. So when in a draw, the players who have a ready hand, which means 1 away, can show their hand, and all the other players who aren't in Tenpai, like 1 away, they have to pay the others 3,000 total. But everyone, all of them were 1 away from winning. So no one pays Jack. So I got nothing for that. Oh, good in. I think I should have checked their hands closer, but I think they were holding on to red dragons anyway. So because East had Tenpai, East get to play again as East, so that sucks for me. This is useless, or nearly useless. There's no like completely useless one, but you know, there's tiles worth more to some players than others, and in certain situations. Pawn, what do we get rid of? That's a 6. No, I'm good. Well, that's a shame. I nearly had a first place making hand, but that's kind of that's the ropes sometimes. It's hard to say. But the thing is, I screwed up, so I don't feel you know, like it wasn't fate. It wasn't like it was a dumb decision. I should have discarded the other one and hoped it came up, and then I would have won. But yeah, what I should have done as well is, you see this icon, it says 51. That's how many are left in the deck. Oh, by the way, the dollar is the 5 dot, but I don't actually have it, and I don't have anything near it, so it's probably not going to be very relevant. This is interesting. It's very weird that that's the weakest, but it is. Okay. Sadly, there's no like quarter flush thing where you have only two suits. So I could get rid 1, 2, 3, and then the 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So this is nearly ready already. So I'll try and show what I mean. So I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, and if I get a 7, that would be really good. There is a Yaku for having the exact same run twice. There's one for 3 times, but that's even rarer. So like so if I have a 5, 6, 7 bamboo and a 5, 6, 7 bamboo, that's like worth something. I don't know if I agree with that one. But then again, it's a triplet. But then again, it's... Yeah, no, actually, no. No, maybe it's right. It's hard to know what to cut from this, because all the tiles I have in my hand are quite good together. But it all depends on what comes up. 1, 2, 3... I guess it's okay, but no, I kind of want to get rid of this one. I'm good. Okay, there we go. I have RIichi again. So declaring RIichi when you're one away is optional. The point of RIichi really is that it can make a bad hand good just by giving you that extra point. But there's times where you might not want to do it. In this case, this hand, in terms of its actual worth, is not a lot. So I feel like I want to do it just to earn something from this. So no matter what I discard, it's the same weight. So the weight is either the free character to make 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's weird. Wait, should I be in RIichi right now? That doesn't feel right. Oh, it's because the other one will be... Okay, right. So I'm waiting on the 3 or the 6 character. Hopefully it turns up. No one's dropping it yet. Can? Oh, a closed can. Damn. Oh, nice. Sumo. So I drew the 6 myself. So instead of Lon, which my opponents did to win off someone's discard, I drew it myself. So I get Sumo. And that's got to be worth a point by itself when you draw it for yourself. So I get RIichi and Sumo at the very least. But I also have some other bonuses because I have the Dola, which is the 4 here. So it's the next in the sequence. So this is a 3. I have a 4, so that's worth something. That only came up like when how do I explain that? The can when someone does a can which is 4 of the same tile, so all of them, and it reveals like a new face-up Dola, and then that also gets to count. So yeah, that's not bad. So 4 Han, I get 7,500, and when you win by RIichi, all the opponents have to pay me. But the East player, you know, I said like if the East player wins, they win more, but if they lose more. They have to pay more than the other players, like nearly double. So that's pretty good. So that's put me in 2nd place so far. So Heiho or Shy Guy is like 900 points ahead. But if I can win off Lon on him, if I can win off his discard, that would like secure me for most of the game. So now I'm East. I get to be East this time, so I really want to make sure I win and don't do something stupid. Oh my god, that was just unlucky. I couldn't have known that one. This is a weird hand. Pawn for the 6. So there is a I forgot to check if open Tanyao is actually allowed in the rule set I chose. I forgot to check. In some versions, so there's a Yaku, so a hand called All Simples or Tanyao, and that is, you can only use tiles 2 through 8. So no 1s, no 9s, no dragons, no wins, only that. It's a very cheap and quick hand to make, and if you're East, if you win, you get to play a bonus round. So that's actually a very valid strategy, especially if you don't have anything that good anyway. You might as well like win something and hope to get something better on your next draw. So I might the problem is these 2 are 9s. These are 9s, so I would have to get rid of these and this one if I want to do that. And oh no, I'd have to get rid of the white dragons. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Really? She again? You want to leave me alone, buddy? So he's opened those 6. He's dropping dots. He's probably not looking for dots. So dots are probably safe to get rid of, but I also need them for my own mischievous plans. I'll get rid of a 1. Oh no, that's good. That's good. Okay, I'll open my hand now. So he's dropped the white dragon. The white dragon is worth 1 hand, 1 point, even if it's open. So even if I open this hand, I can win off of this hand as long as I get that for sets of 3 in a pair. So I'm going to do that. It's not going to be worth as much when you don't have it closed, but it's worth it. This is a weird one. Why does it want me to discard the 6 over... I guess it's because I can... so, I have a pair. 2, 3, 4. So that's one set. I could get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is quite flexible. I don't really want to get rid of this necessarily. Because there's still 6s out there. I could still get those. I think I want to get rid of the 2. That way, if I get a 4, I could make something... Still make something good out of that. I'm getting rid of a 5. Oh, dick. Oh, come on. I don't want to do that. I mean, I don't mind opening my hand, obviously, because I've already opened it. Oh, Tenpai Shimashita. Okay, so I am 1 away with this tile I drew. That's why it wanted me to do it before, because now I have a 5, 6, 7. And my weight would be, I need either a 3 dot or the 9 character. And I think I want to try and win off of this. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't actually tell you your weights to you. I guess because... Oh, there we go. Lon. So, because they've dropped for 3, which is the one I need to make this, now I have 1 set of 3, 2, 3, and then this will become the 4th with this 3, so 3, 3, 3, and there's my pair. So Lon is perfect because Shy Guy is in 1st place, so he has to pay me all the points that this hand is worth. So this is actually, this is perfect. This could not be better for me. How much we got? Freehand. That's 4,800 points. So they have to pay me all of those points direct to me. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and the dollar. I forgot to look at the dollar. That's perfect. So that's for 8 character, and these are 9. So I get 1 for each. So I got 1 for the white dragon, 2 for each of the dollar. Does the dollar make sense as I've explained it? I've explained this game to like 2 friends and on stream once, but I could come a long way and try and explain the game better. I've actually been tempted to do, you know, like a local thing, like of I don't want that. Because I have a physical set, I kind of want to ask like my local game store or something if it'd be without me being like paid for it, but like kind of like offering to teach people the game, like if someone was interested, like as a group thing. I think that would be cool, because they also give more people to play with, so it kind of a kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, this is weird. So this hand is not bad at all, really. So this is perfect. Like I have an 8, 8, 7, 7, 6. If I get another 6, this is 2 runs of the same. So that's 1 Han already. That's 1. That's a Yaku already. If I get the 6. However, I don't want to. I already have that tile, so I don't need it. The problem is, I'm close to completing this. Oh, that sucks. So that's for 7. Oh, the pond. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Gee, oh my god, they all coming straight for me. Get rid of this. Oh, that changes things. Hold on. So now I can have a This is tricky. So you know how I said if I get 1 more 6, I can make a 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. That is good. But I could also get rid of this and make a 4, 5, 6, and then I have. If I just need to get another 7 or another 8, to make something of that. I think I want to get rid of the 2 bamboo instead. Because I already have a triplet there. That's for 8. I want to save myself for it. Is it worth it yet? Probably not. It could be. I might be. It could be worth it. I'm kind of taking a bit of a risk here. Let me. I'll get rid of the 3, because then I still have 4, 5, 6 bamboo. I'm kind of very stubbornly holding on to this idea that I could get another one of this. That could really backfire. That could really backfire on me. So it's not like the best strategy in the world. So I could keep this, I guess, and have a 2-2-3, but there's only one other 2 left, because 1, 2, 3. So it's probably not worth keeping. Let me get rid of it. Oh, this sucks. This one really sucks, actually. So this is the 8 character. The dollar is gonna be the 8, because that's 7. Next is 8. So if I get rid of this, if I discard this and someone wins off of this, it's gonna be worth more points to them. So it's actually kind of risky. But I don't think, I'm trying to look at the discard, I don't think any of them are ready. Like, I don't think any of them have a ready hand. So it might be okay. If anyone does it, this one's got me concerned. Because they got rid of a lot of the outside tiles. Except for this 5 for some reason. Which means they're probably going for like a fast and quick hand. But they didn't get rid of the 9 character. If they got rid of a 9 character, I would happily drop this. I don't think we'd need it. Because then they could make like a 987 or something. But, or not likely to, I should say. Okay, I'm safe. That was a bit risky. Oh! It has come. The 6. Perfect. So now I could RIichi to try and make more points. I don't know if I do want to. It's not the best hand in the world, but... Oh, this is hard. How do I explain this? So, if I did RIichi, right? If I got rid of this, I would wait on either the 1 character or the 4. And you know I mentioned that's all Simple's hand, Tanyao? If I get the 4, if I win off the 4, I get Tanyao, so that's extra points. That'd be good. But if the 1 comes up, I'm not gonna get that hand. So I think to be on the safe side, I want... let's RIichi, let's do it. Screw it. Alright, so 1 or 4. Oh my god! Yes! That's it, it's over. They discarded the 4. And that actually gives me another Yaku as well. Another brains dying. Another point, another Han. Because I'll get the Tanyao, so the simples, because it's a 4. But also, because I declared RIichi, and someone dropped the tile I needed before it came back to my turn, I get an extra Han. So this is actually going to be probably a game killer. This is going to win me the game, most likely. So look at this. Nice. Oh, I actually got a Mangan. That's good. So, holy shit. Oh, that's even better than I thought. That's really strong. So, my points are now 48,600. Oh my god. And they're not even a threat anymore because I just won off their discard. They they are low as well. The only threat left is Kulibo or Goomba, and even then they are quite a way off from beating me. So now it's South 2. Once South 4 has finished, the game will be over. But because I won as East again, I get to be East again, so it's actually still South 2. Give me like a minute or two. I need to go to the toilet, and then I'll be back in a moment. See you in a minute. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so I'm back. Oh boy, there goes the mouse. Where's the game gone? Sweet. I haven't looked at this hand yet, have I? Okay. That's it. This is the first game I've seen. The first Mahjong game I've seen or played that actually has a like help / suggestion mechanic. I've never seen that before, which in a way is kind of weird because yeah, it'd be helpful for people who are learning the game to, like, you know, for it to go, hey, this tile might be good to get rid of, you know, and like even like the times when I've disagreed with it is not because it's wrong necessarily. It is like, it's not wrong when I go against it, but it's more like it depends what you want. It's kind of trying to help you, guide you to, like, I guess, like some of the safest you know, if there's like a path that might be harder, or there's a path that's safer that will earn you points, it will probably try and get you to the safer one, I imagine. But you know, in this game, sometimes you've got to. It's good to take it slower. The The game, the thing I like about it most is that it is, you know, the first person who makes a hand wins. Like, you don't get anything if you don't. So you want to play fast, but you also want to play slow. And you want to be adaptable, but you also want to try and go for a strategy. I really like that push and pull that the game has about it. As for chi, I don't want to do that, so I'm okay. Well, it is for DS, but I don't think it helps much by just hand holding. It might be a bit much, like, but at least you can turn it off. But I mean, like, for, you know, like if you're first learning, I guess it'd be better to actually explain. But I think this game actually does have. Let me show actually, because it won't end the game if I show. But I did see this when I was messed about with it before, and it actually explains. This is the most in-depth Mahjong game I've ever seen for like someone to learn the game. This explains all the Yaku in the game, for example. That's handy. They're all there. You have like explanation of terminology. This is like a glossary that explains what certain words mean, including in the rules. And I know it does have an actual tutorial as well, so there's a lot of that's cool. I didn't know that. This is a scoring table. I was gonna say where's like 60 through. Okay, there we go. That's really cool. That's cool. That's cool that they include that as well. I didn't even know that bit. Maybe I will rig the game if you follow the suggestions. I wonder. I can't. I don't think so. I don't get that impression. Like in the tutorial, I'm sure they will rig what happens. But in terms of suggestions, I think it's just suggesting the best potential path to victory. Like to making a hand, but I don't think it's feeding any. I don't think it's feeding any good hands. Because the 1 or 2 times I've mostly just followed the suggestions, I've actually not got anything, not won anything. I don't need that. East. So I am the east win still, like I said, but the south is the round win. So south or east are both good. No one's discarded anything. Oh, by the way, this is a 6. So the dollar is the 7, which I have 2 of. So I'm pretty much guaranteed to never let these go, unless something goes like terribly wrong. I could get rid of a 4, but the 4 is actually quite good and versatile. You know, I actually kind of agree with it. Maybe I should get rid of the east. Green. I thrown away a lot of good tiles here. Not loving it. But I don't agree with that. I see what it's saying. I definitely see what it's saying, because you having 2 7s would be great. Even though it's risky, I might just get rid of this. No one wanted it. That's good. But someone wanted the 3. That's interesting. Okay. So the 3, that's actually really bad for us. So this is 3 3s. That means I can't make the hand I was going to. So actually, this is really, this isn't good. So I basically have 2 pairs that aren't going to do anything unless I get, and one of the 2s is gone. I can only at best get 1 3, and then I have a 1 2 3, and then a 1 2 that's useless. So this is really heavily weakened my hand by them doing that. RIichi, okay, interesting. And that's for east. I can't chi. I would normally want to chi. However, I need it. Hold on. Hold on. But I don't want to get rid of bamboo because I think the Goomba's looking for bamboo, like bamboo tiles, so I don't want to get rid of him if I can help it. So I want to get rid of one of these ones because oh, perfect! I got the set. I got the 8. So now it's 6, 7, 9. That's perfect. No, because I wouldn't have a Yaku. I can't do that. I would love to do what it suggested. I would love to cheat, but I can't. Okay, let's do that. No. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I have a. I thought that was me. I thought I got Lond, but no. So the Goomba won off Lon from the Shy Guy. That's not good because they're in second place. I don't want them to score points. Like, I don't care if they lose points. That doesn't help me really at this point. But them gaining points is actually a problem. And I will lose East now, so the game will continue. What hand do they even have? So this not 10 now. They have no 7. Oh, they won off a 7, so that's $1. This hand is not very good. I'll say that. So it's worth 2 Han. And I haven't counted the foo, but I think it's... Oh, wait, no, it's Pinfu. Oh, it's Pinfu because it's 4 straights and a pair, and they won off the one of the straights, so that's Pinfu. So that is $3. That's free. Oh, Mangan. Wait, really? Are you kidding me? Oh, they got the Ula, the beneath one. I haven't explained Ula Dollar because it's kind of confusing to explain. But you saw like the face-up tiles, right? If you declare RIichi and win, you can look at they're stacked too high, so you can look at the ones beneath, and those also count. So because they happened by luck to get the 1 for the 2 and the 4 for the 5, that gave them 2 whole extra points. So they are approaching. They are approaching me, and I am not Jotaro in this situation. I am I'm one of the passerbys in stop time, right? That's how I feel. Oh, that's a shame. This was going really well as well. Get rid of it east. You. I mean, yeah, no. This is a middle tile. The thing is, oh my god, this is insane. This hand is nuts. What? That's not bad at all. Holy shit, actually. I want to get rid of a 5. I'm going in on this. So I have RIichi already. This is insane. I just need an 8 and I win. So this hand is insane. This is stupidly lucky. Getting a ready hand in like 3 turns is crazy. So how this works is I have a 2, 3, 4. How does this distribute exactly? So 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. No, hold on. Have I got this? Has this divide again? Well, let's go for it anyway. So the only problem with this RIichi is it's what's called a one-sided weight. So I can only win off the 8 dot. There is no other choice. And I've declared RIichi, so I can't change my mind. I could have waited, but yeah, Lon, perfect. The only problem is I wish it was Goomba who dropped it. But points are points. So this ain't bad. Like start just immediately getting that good a hand is I won't, how do you say, I won't look a gift horse in my mouth. Oh sweet, I got the Ula Dollar. So that's the beneath one, the bottom one. So the 6 for the 7. So that's the other thing that does. Sometimes it's better to win with a weak hand because it passes on the rounds. So it stops East from winning. Very negative. The houses are gonna take his kneecaps if he doesn't he doesn't get his points. I mean, that's not really how this game works exactly. Funny thought, but Chi 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, because I also have a dragon tile. If I didn't have a dragon tile, I might have considered it. I say one-sided wave. That's actually not that good. I want to get rid of a 9, not the dragon. I see why it wants me to get rid of a dragon, but it felt too early. Sometimes you want to, hold out and wait. A key part of this game can be patience. It depends on your playstyle. My playstyle, I can't be like 100% on, but like when I get like status and stuff on games and with how I feel like I normally play anyway, I tend to play very, like, I play slow in a way. Like I like to make big, like, I like to usually try and make big hands and just lose more rounds. So like have a couple of rounds of not winning any points to then hopefully get a round later where I win a lot of points to bring the game around. That tends to be how I normally go, but there's exceptions. You've got to be adaptable in this game. So there's situations like the previous one where I want to win just to move the game along so that I have a better chance of winning, or like make a lower hand as East to get another round as East, that kind of thing. Oh, that's the 4th 7. That kind of sucks. No, I don't want it. That's kind of tempting, but I don't have a way to score if I do that yet. The other 4? Are you kidding me? Wait, is that all of them? Wait, 4. Oh wait, no, that's only the 1. Yeah, I could get rid of the pair. Because as it stands right now, I already have another pair. Oh, and I have a 4. So there we go. 2, 2, 4, 4, 6. There's one hand I could go with. Potentially with his hand. I don't know it's going to be good. Is a hand called 7 pairs. So it's one of those exception hands I mentioned where most of the time you want 4 sets of 3 and a pair. But there's a hand called 7 pairs where you can make 7 pairs and win. But it's situational because you can't call tiles, and you can't be sure that what you need is going to come up. So I'm one away. I have RIichi if I want it. The risk, it's actually a bit too risky. I'm not going to do it, I don't think. In fact, I might have to do it because as it is right now, I don't technically have... Here, how do I explain this? So, I'm actually very close to a strong hand called I think 9 gates. It's like decent. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the same suit. That is good if I could get it. However, the problem is this little guy got rid of 1, 2 of the falls. That means there's only 1 tile I can win off of. That is it. And if it doesn't come up, I won't be able to win. And if I RIichi, I can't decide to like fold the hand and kind of play safe, like defensively. I'm gonna choose not to do it because if I've just realized because it's 1 through 9, if someone does drop it, I can win off of it. So I'm gonna choose not to do it. Okay, so that's just remind me how that works. So I'll get rid of this. Nope. I don't want a pawn. I wanna try and watch the other players first. But oh my god, look at this shit. No. That's not what we need. We need the 4. Stop. I know I can reach you. Right, here's a problem. Look at this guy. I know he only is minus 500, but he already has all 4 of his sets of 3. He decided to call all of them, so that means this is a pair. This is gonna become a pair. So I could hope to get what I want. However, that means I could play right into his hands. And that's a problem. I don't think he wants for West. To me, him being West doesn't make a lot of sense. Him wanting West is possible, but not likely. So, 1 discard here, 1 here. I have 1. So the only chance that he needs this tile is if this tile is the last West. And I don't see why he would hold on to it, so I might eat my words. Sumo! Oh, I did it! I won! Oh, okay. I guess I can win off of that instead. Oh, yeah! Yeah, shit, I could have. Okay, that's actually better than I thought. It's not a very good hand. It's really not a good hand. But it's like... I only won because I drew it myself. That's... The hand itself wasn't worth anything. So... Now he goes into more depth. What I was going to say is with the game way the game works, I think this is the last. This is the last round. It should be, unless the only way this isn't the last round is if the East player wins. Who is East, by the way? I am South, and it's South. Wow. Okay. So, it should be Shy Guy that's East. I don't know if it's a thing for other people, but I do get a bit of streamer brain sometimes. I'm trying to. My brain feels like it's struggling a bit. Seven. So really, with his hand, I just want to win the hand. Like, in terms of like, is it a good hand, is it a bad hand? That doesn't really matter that much. That's a shame I gave him the red dragon though, that sucks. There's no point in calling that. I probably will open my hand, but I don't want to open my hand to that. Also, I'd have to get rid of a 1 dot if I open my hand. I just realised that's a shame. Maybe I could get rid of this instead. Okay. I think I am going to chi this. I've got that sleep in my hand. Get rid of this. Oh wait, no, I wanted to... Why'd I do that? I didn't realise I had the 7. I know I got rid of a doll earlier as well. So now I've opened my hand, I want to get rid of this 1 so I can win on simples. That's basically just the goal now. Just win cheap and dirty is basically the strategy. The 2 or the 7s. The 2 is technically worse because it's further away from the 5. That's good. That's good stuff. Chi. Sumo, really? Damn good for them. Okay, so we've got Yakuhai. Is it that it? Is it just Yakuhai and Sumo? So like 2 hand? Oh, they don't even, oh yeah, because they open their hand, they don't get the Sumo bonus, do they? So just 1 point. It is. Oh, they were the East. They're the East. Shit. Okay, so the East won, so there's another round. Okay, let's. Oh, it's a shame I actually have like a good hand going. That kind of sucks. Because I should really just be trying to win the hand by any means necessary. But you know, I think I wanna. I've got too many of these 1s and 9s, like the terminals, to do that. So there is a hand where if all of your sets are free, no, if everything contains either terminals, which are 1s and 9s, or honors, which is for dragons of the wind, that's a hand. So I think I want to do that. So I want to get rid of anything that's not near a terminal. So I want anything in the middle needs to go. And I've already committed, so I can't change the plan of action now. This is... But I'm like shockingly close to managing it. This is one of those adaptability things I mentioned. It's like, because I got a really good start with it, you know, you kind of feel like you gotta go. I feel like I want to go for it. Oh, that's perfect. Holy shit. Why do you want me to get rid of a pair? Oh, because this is already gonna be a pair. That it's got to strengthen the hand. Problem is, where are the 8s? So this is a way to make an even better hand than what I've already made. There's no reason to keep the 4. Why is it thinking I should keep the 4? That doesn't make any sense. Oh man. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that one. Let me look at what's on the board. So no one's discarded any 1s, no one's discarded any 9s. Bamboo. It's kind of a... So if I do this, I get what it's I get what it's saying is that if I get a... I don't know about that one. I don't know if I agree. Because I want the 8, and then that will make my triplet with a pair. But if I get rid of this, if someone drops this, I can call it. But if they drop the 9, I can't call it. So what's the thought process? I guess it's like, what else do you discard? Maybe that's why. Because I don't really have anything good. I don't have anything safe to get rid of. I don't... Yeah, I'm starting to question the suggestion thing more and more now, because why is it suggesting I keep these 5s when the hand I'm trying to make is pretty clear by this point? Nope. Get it out. Oh my god, stop giving me 5s. Why? I already got rid of an east. I might as well get rid of it. Just there's only one left. Stop giving me middle tiles. I've got like 5, 5, 5, 4, 6, 7, 5. No 10 yet. Okay, so this is another draw because we ran out of tiles. But this time they have 10 pi, so they have 1 away. And me and Goomba, thankfully, don't have 10 pi. So we have to pay 3,000 between us to these. So one of us pays 1,500 to one player and the other pays 1,500 to the other. East and South doesn't... East doesn't matter for like draws. In terms of... except for if the East is in 10 pi, there is another round, which sadly they... I forgot you're the East, so we'll play again. Oh god. This is a long game. The Koopa refuses to die, essentially. That's how I would put it. Man, it sucks. Like I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the game. It's like I was hoping for like a quicker game to explain the game, rather than this. I dare you to steal it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, all these winds. It's very windy today. 8, 8, 8. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm not. Let's go quick and early. I'm going to attempt to make an all simples hand and screw what they're doing. I'm just going to try and make it as quick as possible. So really, so that I can win, because I basically I'm gonna win anyway, unless the Goomba makes like the most like a ridiculously strong hand and wins off my discard. They are not gonna win. So the whites, 2 of the whites have already gone, so that weakens it. But for Tenpai, what? Oh, by getting rid of. No, wait, no, that's a trap. Yeah, no, I can't win off of this hand anyway, because I don't actually have a valid Jakku. I don't have anything. So it says Tenpai, however, I won't actually be able to win off of Tenpai yet. What I have to do is, I need to get rid of both of these. So get rid of the red first. Oh, I suppose I will, because then I'll be able to get rid of this tile. So I need to get rid of this. And now I'm waiting on a 6 dot. So I am in Tenpai now. I can't declare RIichi because I opened my hand for those 8s earlier. So now it's kind of looking at what's in the discard, what's like more likely to come up. So the 1 4 is already gone, but no 6s have gone, so I keep the 6. Except the dollar is for 4, so this is actually the dollar, so this is actually worth more points. So it's kind of tempting. But I've already won, so what am I doing? I should just win, right? Again, don't be greedy. The game is... Oh, that's a... I can't win off of that, can I? Anyway. Yep, keep that. Pon or can? I don't... I could can. It's worth extra foo. So when you make a 4, like a set of 4, it's technically counts as a set of 3 for making a hand. And I've already opened my hand, so an open can won't actually lose me anything. It can only benefit me. Okay, there's 13 tiles left. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, someone did discard the 6 dot. How did I not notice that before? I already discarded a west, so I don't want the west. Nope, no south. Can't win on that. I need all simples, please. That won't help. Can't win on that. Oh. Nope. I didn't make it. I'm out of tiles. The deck is spent. So, because of that, there's one of 2 possibilities. One or more of the players are holding the 6 dots in their hand, keeping them. Or 2, this... It's hard to explain without, like, seeing the game physically, but there's actually 14 tiles in here total. And these are what is known as the dead wall. So, except for very particular circumstances, these tiles are basically just out of the game. So, it's possible that the 2 6 pin or 6 circle tiles are actually in here. So, I have flummoxed it. The game, so I have everyone has Tempai. We go again. Oh my god. I swear. I am going to kill this Koopa. Should I like find somewhere to emulate Super Mario Bros. And just jump on the first Koopa I see as revenge? This should not have been a hard end to the game. This is actually not bad. This is I want to get rid of a terminal if I can help it. Okay. Alright, we've got something. I've got something like decent. So I have 2 red dragons. If one of them drops the 3rd dragon, I'll just call it, and that way I just make any hand and I win. So that's the hope, basically. This is very likely to win. In terms of like the dollar, there's like an order to the dragon. So after white is green, then green, red, red, white. So the green dragon is technically the dollar. Oh shit! They just dropped the 3rd red dragon. There we go. Can I have dropped the? That's worth more to me than this is, and that. Oh really? Wow, what a dick. Right. That doesn't help the hand, really. Yep. Gives me a better chance of winning. I agree with that. Get rid. That's perfect. So I have a 4, 5, 6, and then the 7, 7 pair. I get rid of this, and then I'm waiting on an 8. And then I'm waiting on like a 5 dot or 7 dot. So it's not looking too bad, really. This is hard because yeah, I kind of want to do this. I want to get rid of a 7 because if someone drops for 9, I can just I can steal it off any player. But if they drop for 8, I have to steal it from the player on my left specifically. Pawn, perfect. That worked out perfect. So now I am in Tenpai. So I have 2 options essentially. I'm not gonna. I can't RIichi anyway, so I'm not locked in. But I need to score either 4, 6, or 8, and then I'm waiting for the one in the middle. So if it's 4 and 6, I keep. I need the 5. If it's 5 and 8, I keep. I need the 7. People are more likely to drop the 7 than the 5 in a way. However, the other one is also more flexible, technically. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of a 4. I think they're more likely to drop a 7. Sumo, I got it. Holy shit! I drew the 7, and just like that. Screw you, game. If I listened to what it said there, I was gonna. The game would have carried on. There we go. Yakuhai and the second dollar. That's good, because I have the 5 and that's the 4. Now the game is actually over. That was longer than average, but sometimes the game can go longer. If the East keeps winning, or if it keeps going to like draws where the East wins, it has a winning hand, it can go longer than average. Grats. Yeah, no, that was a long. I was able to play like 2 full games. I don't know if I'm going to do that now. That was a long game. I might be able to fit in one more, but I don't know. 46 plus 4, 19, 31. Man, that was a stressful end. Jesus Christ. Sasuga Mahjong expert. I have achieved Sasuga. Excellent. I did it. I cleared stage 1. No! He's back! Look at his smug face. He knows. He knows. He knows he dragged out the game really long last time, and he's threatening to do it again. Shy Guy weakest player, that makes perfect sense. So like we got rid of the weakest one and added in Toad, and Toad is not that strong either from what I saw. I don't really want to look at their stats and try and mind game it that way, because you want to try and figure it out as you play, because if you're playing against real opponents as well, you want to, you know, you're probably not gonna have, you might not have met them before, and you want to figure out as you play how they are. Let's try stage 2. If it drags on too long, I'll use like a save state or something and carry it on later. Oh, there's certain stages. Oh, that's interesting. So it's actually telling me that there's certain stages you can use support, and then there's some stages you can't. So let me turn off support. Actually, that's a good. That'd be a good start. Where's options? It's on page 2. There we go. Now there shouldn't be a dot anymore. What? How does ranking actually work? Like, do you like rank up Luigi or something with your own? Let me see if I want to see if yeah, there we go. So this is actually this is my current stat. This is only for 1 game. I would say it's fully it's kind of partially correct, I guess. Like there's the look. I did get some like lucky wins toward the end. High skill, pretty high defense, and then low attack and speed. Because I only had like 1 very strong hand that game. Like I only had 1 strong hand that game really. The rest were like pretty good, but like not like that good. And then speed, definitely. I'm like I said, I'm a slower player. I want to usually try and achieve your win. Oh, let me oh wait, hold on, I've just realized, is the Koopa gonna be on my left or my, oh, he's gonna be on my right this time, so I can't even steal from the bugger as much as often. Okay, let's see how this goes. With this hand, not very good. That's... Wait, what the fuck? Why is the... Game? It turns the port off. Oh my god. Let's go back. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, I can't look at it anymore without quitting the game. Okay. Maybe I should have read it closer. Maybe it was maybe it's that you have to have it on for the beginner cup. That'd suck. Like, I don't have the option to turn it off just because I'm on the beginner cup thing. That didn't seem... But you saw me turn it off, right? Like, I definitely turned it off. I'm certain. I remember doing it. And I went back as well just to make sure it was turned off. That's annoying. Oh well, I guess I don't get a choice on beginner. Maybe when I go to intermediate it will give me a choice. This is a weird one. I could get rid of the east. Because it is the east round, which is good, but it's gonna be the problem was they already discarded one east, so it's not as good. Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm glad you confirmed, because I thought I was going crazy. Why? Because it's a one-sided weight. I just need the 3. There's plenty of I mean, 1-3 is gone, I guess, but I don't know if I agree with that suggestion. I'm gonna ignore that. And I think I chose rightly, because I just discarded another 8. West is no good. Chi? No. It's all like the 5, 6, 7. It's way too early to even think about that. No. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Because if I get an 8, I could just make 6, 7, 8. I don't need the 9. And the 6 being in the middle makes it more versatile. So it's better. A closed can. Oh shit, that's not good. So this caused like a you know, I mentioned a can. If you draw it yourself with a closed hand, you could do it like this, and it'll be worth a lot of points if they win. So I've got to be careful of that. That is kind of a bit better, I guess. It's a little bit better. Should I pawn this and make 3 white dragons? That would give me a valid hand, but I kind of want a better hand. You know what I mean? There's still white dragons. There's still a white dragon out there. I think if someone drops the other white dragon, I'll call it. I'll do it. But for now, I want to keep my hand closed if I can. It would be preferable. I dropped for 1. Let me get rid of you. Oh, the north. Oh wait, the 3 is the dollar because of it came from that can. Let me get rid of the north. That one kind of sucks now. I mean, north is good for me specifically, but I agree with getting rid of a 1. I think. RIichi. Oh, jeez. Okay. No, RIichi, that's not good. I have RIichi as well if I want. So I just drew the 4 I need. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. You know, I mentioned 7 pairs before. This is 7 pairs. So 7 pairs is worth 2 Han. I have $2. So in a way, declaring RIichi might be greedy, because I'm already gonna get quite a good number of points from this. But it would make it a Mangan. That would improve a hand quite a lot, because it gets capped at 25 Fu. I'm not gonna explain Fu, I'm sorry, because I don't want to complicate this even more by explaining Fu. You know, I mentioned Han as like points. Fu are like mini points, essentially. They like add like little bonuses, but it's not worth. It's not as important to understand as Han is. Oh, that would really improve. That would make the hand better. So what would I be waiting for? That's the question. So I'd be waiting for the 5. How many 5s are gone? Because the kind of hand that this is anyway, it's not very flexible. So I might as well RIichi, because if I try and discard anything else to play defensively, I'll just ruin my hand. Which is a valid tactic, but I think this is... I think I'm going to do this. So I need the 5 character. There should be 2 left, I think. I wish it would do that automatically. Suppose most of them have you discard it because you, like I said, you can't change it. That is such a shame. Look at that. I drew the last white dragon. Oh, okay. Out of tiles. So we're both in Tenpai. So these 2 players have to pay us 1,500 each because of a draw. A draw's a shame. However, you know, it's something at the end of the day. It's going to be points. And North, who's which wind again? So if I'm North, right, so that I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Goomba's the East, right? So because they didn't win, the East should move on. So that's also, that would be nice. That's such a shame. That would have been an extremely strong start. Oh no, in East 1. Oh, so Toad is East. Or that sucks. Okay. I sometimes get my East and West, sorry. I sometimes get my directions confused. That's something, like if you have like a playmat or something, you can actually have playmats that say north, east, southwest and just rotate it. That kind of thing. Or some games actually just show, like it might have it printed on the backdrop. This one doesn't have that option to my knowledge, which is a shame. That would help me. But maybe I just need more practice with that as well. That would help. Yeah, get rid of the west. The 2 dot is at least a pair. This is weirdly close to like this is strangely close to 7 pairs again. I mean that wouldn't make it 7 pairs, but I could discard it. I mean, 7 pairs isn't normally like... It's not like the hand to have, you know what I mean? Like, but it's nice, you know, it's nice to have. If you can. Okay, this is not got to be a 7 pairs, I don't think. It could still be, but I could make something potentially better. Someone got rid of a green dragon, I might as well get rid of that. Interesting. That way, if I got another 5, I could make, yeah. I'm abandoning Well, I'm not abandoning it yet, I guess, but... South, get rid of that. That's no good to me. That's no good to me. Nope. And then you got the cool music. God. Yeah, I think so. Now it's going to be flexible. I'm very close to 7 pairs. I'm very close to 7 pairs. But I also have... I could also make it a different hand if needed. Okay. RIichi. Oh, yep. This is 7 pairs, alright. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Wait, 2-2... Interesting. So no, it's not going to be 7 pairs if I do this. So this is and I don't have any dollar as well. If I RIichi, I might get one of the under the Ula dollar, maybe. It's possible. But this is a tricky one, so I could choose not to RIichi and maybe try and get 7 pairs, which would be a better hand. Or I could not look for gift horse in my mouth. So I'm gonna choose not to do it. So let's get rid of this. Lon. I mean, I could win off Lon right now, I guess. And that is 7 pairs. So I did it. This is the 6. I didn't think it was going to come up that quickly, I'll be honest, but there we go. We didn't get to RIichi it, but that's still more than worth it. 7 pairs. Let's go. There it is. 7 pairs. So it is a 2 hand on its own. That's pretty sweet. Oh. Okay, no, that's a good start, because also I stole from East, and when you steal from East, you earn more. They lose more points, and you'll gain more points. So, looking good. That's a very strong. That's like the first winning hand of a round. So, already. Oh God, no, not on this hand. Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. So it's not that good. But I have an East, I have a West, I have 2. One of the coolest hands in the game, or like my favourite one. I've never actually... I don't think I've ever actually managed to get it. I've been close. Is Daisangen, which is a triplet of all 3 dragons. It's like... It's super good. Why does it want me to discard the West? That's good. That's a good one. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. We have a $1. Oh, we have 2. There's the second one. Sweet. This is shaping up to be quite a nice hand. Is there any dragons I could get rid of that are better in the West? Oh, hold on. That's 1 West gone. Yeah, let's get rid of it then. Have his 1 red gone as well, so that will probably go next. And it's suggesting it. I agree with that. Get rid of a red. Get rid of a north. I already got rid of 1, so... Okay, 2 east, 2 white. This is looking pretty sweet. The problem with discarding the green is someone might call it. And if they call it, that's not great. Okay, I got away with it. Oh my God, holy shit. The 3rd East, that's so lucky. Wow, okay. I'm like 2 away. And with like a good hand, not even like a like cheap one. This is a good hand. That's a shame. That's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you could have got a pair out of it. But You never know. South is no good. Oh, this is tempting. So even if I open my hand, I'll get one for the east, one for the white, and I'll also get all simples, Tanyao. So that will actually be, and I'll get the dollar, so that'll be a Mangan. That's perfect. That is excellent. Wait, why does it recommend the 5 above the 3? That doesn't make literally any sense. In what world does that make sense? Because, like, some of the 4s have gone, I guess. Again, I'm going to ignore that suggestion. I don't agree with it. Tempai, yep. So now I have the 6, that's perfect. So here's the kicker now. So I need a 4 dots. I need a 4 dots. One has already gone here. But there should be around 3 more. So just need that 4 dot. I'm putting a lot of faith in this 4 dot. That's not it, but that's pretty cool. Wait. Oh wait, that's good. I'm gonna call this. That's $3 now. And now I'm instead looking for either a pair of 5s or a pair of 3s. So some of the 5s have already gone, haven't they? 1. Oh, only 1. And it just got this. Oh wait, 2. So what about the 3s? Why is it suggesting I throw away the 3? That's stupid. That doesn't. What? Oh, come on. I was gonna have a 6-hand hand. That would have been so sick. That would have been better than my best hand from last game. But again, those are the breaks. And they won on such a bad hand as well. That sucks. Oh, and they're east. So they get to be east again. We repeat this round. Son of a gun. I was so darn close. Okay, this hand is very average. Like nothing good, nothing particularly bad. I could get rid of a 2 instead of this. I kind of want to get rid of a 2 instead. I think it'll be better. Oh, there's the west. That's perfect. Glad I kept that. Oh, but then again, yeah. If I have west, I won't have Tanyao. It's fine. I just need to keep my hand closed. The dollar is the one bamboo, which is not really that good for me. I would prefer it to be something else, but oh well. 7. That's pretty good. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Ignore that one. I'm gonna get rid of this one instead. This because I see that one has already been has been discarded. So why would I do the other one? Get rid of that. To make like anything worthwhile, I'm gonna have to keep this hand closed. So I'm not gonna call anything. Unless it's like unless something stupidly lucky happens out of nowhere. I don't understand why. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's interesting. Now that could be interesting. Let me get rid of a dot. The other 7 dot. So that is, there we go. We have at least one. We have a Yaku if we call this. So I have a valid hand, and I might even be able to make an extra something out of this potentially. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of a 5. Usually it's kind of catchy, but it also feels like something that, you know, if it put you in a locked room for like 10 hours and we just played this over and over and you'd break. Feels like we could definitely use something like that for this. Something like this for that, sorry. That's what I meant. 2. No. It still will. Even when I'm not calling, I always read the discards just to make sure. But it's good to be able to keep track of what hands they might be building, or also what tiles are safe to discard, or safer, I guess, to discard on your turn. Yeah, okay. I was thinking I just got him I keep thinking of the Japanese names and he's using English names. I've got to say the Sampin, the 3 dot. I was thinking of discarding it. I went against it in the end. Okay, I have 10 pi, so that's good. So it paid off, but now I need specifically the 7 bamboo, and I think none of them have been discarded, which could be good. It could also be bad. It depends if it's not discarded because someone's holding on to it, or if it's not discarded because if they just haven't come up yet. Oh man, I didn't realize how late into a round that was. Jesus. Okay, bad news. We've got to do another round, another East round, because this motherfucker just keeps getting 10 pi. These two didn't get anything, but we're both gonna get slightly richer, and we're gonna. I hate this Koopa. I hate him. I want him kicked out of this establishment. I will never. Next time I play Mario Kart 8, I will slow down my cart and get a red shell ready, just to exact revenge on this one, for what this one guy did. I'll remember this. I could get rid of the 8, maybe. So, a good thing is, this is the English name, come on, green dragon, and that means this is the dollar. So I have one in hand already. If I can get enough, the problem is though, this guy discarded one already, so I'm kind of holding on to a weaker tile just for the hope of getting a pair. Because even a pair of them would be nice. Like, that would increase my hand's value quite a bit. I could get rid of this because 1, 2, 3. So, like, the best I could make is a pair. And there it goes. There's the other one. I got a 3 for my 3, 4, 5. Anything else? There. Yeah, okay, this music's is that. I'm starting to feel like I'm going slowly insane listening to this song. How we're still on East 2, that's nuts. This is not going to be a shorter game as it turned out. Do I get rid of it East? Only one of them is gone. But then again, what else do you get rid of? I could get rid of this because, but it's for dollar. It's good. But this is good. You know what, I might get rid of this. It's not the best move in the world, but unless something very specific would have to come up to make me regret it. That's good. Do I discard the 5? That's the question. Or do I discard the East? I'll discard the East now. Okay, so here's the thing. I've nearly got 2 of the same runs. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I just need another 3. So that's why And this 5 is a good center piece, so that's why I'm keeping it for now. Shame that came up now. That was a bit late. Old buddy, old pal. You didn't want to show up earlier. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of a red dragon. It's not worth keeping anymore. I don't think it's going to come. That's the thing, yeah. So now 2 of them were gone anyway. So I'd have to draw the last one myself for it to have been worth it. I could get rid of this. That makes the dots more flexible. I think it's the time. RIichi. Oh shit, I can have RIichi too. And I can get the same tile. So. Ooh, interesting. So, if I declare RIichi, I have a 2-sided weight, I think. Or, actually, it might be 3-sided weight because of this. Oh, really? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so maybe it's risky. It's risky. It's riskier than I thought at first. The good news is this will be worth a lot if I make this, and I don't think anyone has discarded any free, so that says one of 2 things. I think the problem this might cause me, if you know what, if it I'll just go for it. I think someone might be holding the freeze. If so, that's really bad, because if they have like 2 or even 3 freeze, they might not want to discard it at all, and that might cause me to die. Oh, none. Oh, there we go. That was kind of lucky. I've got to be honest. This is pretty. Wait, what? Wait, I didn't get the. Oh, I did. Is that all I had? What about? Oh, I don't have 10 now. Oh, that's a shame. Well, at least it's something. 5,200 is still. The good news is the East didn't win, so now this turtle is not gonna. He's not gonna get to be East anymore. Wait, did I bankrupt him? I did not bankrupt him, did I? That shouldn't have been over yet. What? Did I miss something? Yeah, it says Kono stage wa spot ga skaimasu, which should mean able to use. It shouldn't mean I'm forced into it. So it says that you can use support for this stage. Oh wait, no, sorry. Oh no, it'd be no, actually no, it is. You do use. Oh, I've got it wrong. Sakai mass because it's Sakai Lu, and you take off the Lu, add mass. I get confused sometimes because there's certain verbs. Japanese verbs conjugations are kind of weird because you have like mimas from milu, which just means to see, and then if you make it miamas, then it will become able to see. But I'm getting confused. I'm not so sus to go after all. Challenge taikyoku de wa shiyou dekimasen. Which one's that again? Challenge type. Oh, so it's saying that I can't use it for some, but I turned it off. So I'm not going to play another one. I think I'm good. But yeah, so for this one, it doesn't say that, so I could have it turned off. That was a weird game. Did I bankrupt someone without knowing? There's some rule sets where if you bankrupt a player, it ends the game. Or when you earn a certain amount. That was strange though. That shouldn't have been over. That should not have been over. That was odd. Unless I missed something very obvious. I just noticed if these actually say something. Oh, there was an RIichi's worth one more. Okay. I didn't realise you had like bonus things to them, to the stages. Is it the same with these ones? Oh, wait, hold on. I need to look some of those words to make sure I understand. Maybe it's because I fulfilled the challenge then. Maybe that's why it ended early. Weird. So that's free play, right? So you can choose opponents. So what I've seen is that there's unlockable opponents in this game. I think this one is Bowser. Don't know who the others are, but like they're a ranked #1, so that would make sense to me. Yeah, you can get some kind of hard opponent like this. Bowser Jr. I bet could be a pain. Yeah, when you normally select opponents, you know it's good to have a good variety of types. Oh, yeah, to focus on DD. Alright. Oh, I think I will leave it at that though. I've been playing for 2 hours 30. In fact, I'll do one more thing. Just 1 second, bear with me. Do you feel you have any better understanding of the game after my explanation, or you can say no if not? It's a very hard game to explain to people, I find. Oh, certainly Mariojong. Yep. For sure did Mariojong. Do that. Okay. Okay. So, how do you save in this? What's this? Oh, this is about the booklet, right? Status. I think my stats increased a little bit. Would there like save states on this thing? Yes, there is. On this totally real DS. Yeah, I think so. Not all. that's fair enough. That's totally fair. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do one more thing. I think you know what I'm about to do, right? I'm gonna find him. Okay, I remember you. You're kind of annoying game one, but you know, maybe you don't need to die as much as the other guy. Where is he? Man, this runs. This definitely runs. Okay. It is. Where's that Koopa? I need him. I need him dead. Where are you? There you are, you bastard. There we go. Okay, I'm satisfied. I am satisfied, and your brother. All of them are going down. No, I wasn't scared of a Koopa, no. Why would you think that? Yeah, I was just gonna do this one level so I could... Here we go. Take that. And your brother. And your extended family. All of them. Sweet. Okay. Da-da. Right. That is my revenge. I am satisfied. Well, how that went. Yeah, I mean, you've enjoyed it anyway, even if you don't understand the game that much. It's the kind of game that takes a while. If you have to definitely like the base thing to get any further into it. I guess it's like it took. I learned to do on Pandemic. So obviously I had time and stuff, but like I think it took me about 2 to 3 months to get the base rules down, and then it's been practicing since then to get better and better at it. But yeah, but I do like it, and the Mario one's really cool. I like the options, the options in it. There's quite a lot. It's kind of like poker, except not all. Yeah, it's interesting because when when I've showed it to people and stuff, sometimes I've explained it's kind of poker-like, and then some people when they've actually played, they're like when I played like a Chinese variant with a family with my set, and when I explained, it's kind of poker-like, except you're kind of making melds like in Threes and Fours, the card game, you know, that kind of thing, where you're making runs or three of a kind. And then they felt like it wasn't really like poker at all. It's interesting because in terms of like I mean, it's almost like 14-hand poker in a way, but like unlike in poker, you're not making bets so much, but you are gambling in terms of like gambling on your hand, like improving them and kind of pushing your luck in a way. And it shares in common with poker in the mind reading aspect, you know, like where in poker you're trying to figure out from expressions and stuff if your opponent might have a better hand than you. But in this one, it's kind of reading your opponent's discard and your opponent's face in some, you know, in person to try and figure out what is safe to discard or what hand they might be trying to make. You could determine a lot. Like I still have plenty to learn, you know, on it, but you know, I start the more I play, the more I understand some of the mind reading aspect of trying to determine what hand a person might have. Do people play this game with a notebook on hand? You mean like for what? Like for score or for like the rules? In terms of the rules, most people like you could have a rule book, but like people tend to know the rules quite well in that sense. In terms of like score, you actually score with, you don't score with like a calculator, though you can do that in like casual settings and stuff, but you actually use like sticks, like value sticks, like one's 500, one's 1,000, etc., that kind of thing. There isn't a 500, there's 100, 1,000, 5,000 and 10,000, and then you trade the sticks for their value. In terms of like how much a hand is worth, you kind of have to memorize it a little bit. Like you have to remember like what a valid hand actually is, like what hands they are in the game. And for counting like the score, it's the higher the value of a hand, the easier it is to calculate, funny enough. But you kind of you can have a table, like a scoring table, that explains how you score, how much you score for a hand. But you're kind of, most people try and memorize it, except for like low value hands where there's like little things that might change the value of a hand. But for the most part, people just remember. I'm trying to, because I'm playing in that like tournament, like that like casual tournament in September. I've been practicing like scoring, and I got a couple wrong, like mainly because I didn't notice something. So like most of the time, I think I'm pretty consistent generally with scoring in my head, like thinking, oh, this should be worth this because of this and this. But yeah, you can definitely like this stuff. I think you need a gaming chair to really open your third eye, Jensen. Well, you don't count this like blue rough feeling chair as a gaming chair. I'm not a real gamer. I think you're right. But this IRL would be quite difficult. Yeah, that's part of why I wanted to say I've been practicing IRL, because there's other things as well, like, you know, like with the automation of video game versions, you don't actually see how the game is set up, or you know, the order the tiles are taken in a real game. And that's, so I know that stuff now because I've got to I watch like it's a mix. I play some video games, like there's a game on my phone that actually, you know, does it like the physical game, and I watch like tournaments online sometimes of people playing, like either in Japan, or there's also RIichi Mahjong, which is like a YouTube channel in America. I don't remember which state they're based in, but so there's stuff like that that has given me an idea. But also like it, I think it's the kind of game I've got a couple of friends who have gotten into the game more recently. I'm trying to get we should be playing soon, actually, like this week, to try physical, because they're worried about it. But I feel like as a game, I think playing it physically actually makes you understand the game better, because you actually see every step of the way, and there's less automation, like in Mahjong Soul. Mahjong Soul, have you heard of that one? Like let me get a picture. Where's copy image? Oh wait, I need to save it, wouldn't I? Oh, I could have. Wait, I'm stupid. I could just do this. Window capture. There we go. Yeah, that's what Mahjong Soul looks like. It's probably the most famous. It's probably the most famous video game adaptation of Mahjong right now, other than maybe like the mini game in Yakuza. There's also RIichi City, but that one is, I don't know. I'm not really interested in that. Well, I was at first, because they were doing like a Danganronpa a crossover thing when I tried the game, which was recently. But the microtransactions are absolutely heinous in RIichi City. In Mahjong Soul, you don't have to do microtransactions to just play a game, but if you want characters, you pretty much have to pay. Yeah, I can't get on Mahjong game. I saw it pop up in some places. Yeah, it's a good one because it's like I think there's a lot of good things about Mahjong Soul. There's like they do like little quizzes and stuff to kind of test you on stuff. The UI is very pleasing. It also like that automation, like in some of the automation like in this game is helpful for people who have never played and stuff. I think it's pretty good. I tend to play a different one on my phone most of the time, but if you know, like I'm in a Discord of people who play there's like a Discord called Jankenlon, which is a great name. Jankenlon is a Discord which is like a UK especially like community for Mahjong, and so I go on there. I've not been on that much. I'd like to play more games with them, but when we played with Mahjong Soul, but it's a popular option is what I mean. It's free for anyone, so you can it's easy to set up, so yeah. As for like why I like the game, that would be a whole other thing to explain. It's very Marmite kind of game, I think, for a lot of people, which is totally fair. But yeah, it's just what I have an affinity for some reason. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun to try the Mario one. I was kind of surprised they didn't have maybe I didn't notice actually. Maybe there was like voice sound effects and I just didn't notice. But I didn't really notice much of anything. So the Mario theme is mainly only in aesthetic of the characters themselves. But I've never seen that many options in a game like that before, so that's quite nice. That's like a good feature of it. And I managed to win game 1 and 2, so I'm happy with that. I didn't lose any, so that's pretty good. It's not always like that in a when I play off stream. I'm more consistent than I was, but like as in I have got a lot better. But when I play against like when I played on that Discord group, I came in last. I got cremated. But like the players I played with, they were good players, like and we were just playing casually, you know, like we were talking as we were playing online, even like kind of being open-ish about like you know, like if having a bad hand, that kind of thing, but you could still tell how much more experienced they were. Like it was cool to see. Like it was a good learning experience. At the very least, it was fun. But yeah, I guess I'll end stuff there. What day of the week is it? Is it Monday? It is. So I should be good for Hades and Bastion. I'll have to try Bastion again. My friend were telling me, like friend who was watching the stream afterward, he said I wasn't using the mouse enough, as in like I was kind of like facing the wrong way, like when trying to attack. But I think I do struggle to use the mouse a little bit in games. I'm not that used to it, if that makes sense. Like I don't play a lot of mouse intensive games on the PC, so it kind of feels weird to use, and I don't have a lot of desk space. I can move my mouse like, I don't think you can see my mouse anymore anyway, can you? I could try. Is that... Oh yeah, you can. So like if I start like here, I can move my mouse to... Oh, I can make it to the top just about, but it's like it's close. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh dear, what time is it? Oh, it's like quarter to 10. I'll definitely cheers for watching Red Capote. I hope you've enjoyed it. The with the unconventional game. But you know, I did, in the end Luigi did win, so maybe it was all worth it in the end. Maybe try my with mouse settings on point 2. Can you do that? My mouse is not one of these with like a it doesn't have a dial, or like I've seen some people have. Or do you mean like mouse settings in game? Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll make a note of the mouse settings so I can maybe change it or something. Oh, Red Pony actually. Well, yeah. Have you played Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy of the Duelist before? I think I like played a bit of that at some point on stream, because I've had that for ages. I've played a decent amount of it. I've never like beaten it, but yeah, about that maybe it's like what I think, kind of going through like a bit of a campaign stuff that I haven't done. Sadly, the shame with that game really is that deck building is terrible, because it's kind of like felt very like unorganized, and when you earn stuff from the shop you get so many cards, it's kind of hard to build something without building it online first or something. It can be Windows settings, other brand software. I don't think it has a brand, this one. No, this is a very cheap one. Yeah, like Silver Duelist, one of the reasons I got back into the game from that I went on to simulators. Sweet. Yeah, no, like Silver Duelist is the first first game I played getting back in as well, like during pandemic. I bought it like in 2020, it was the year. But yeah, I don't know how much I haven't done of Legacy of the Duelist, but I know there's like a decent amount of stuff I've never beaten. Mainly stuff to do with like story stuff, like in past where I watched in the anime, but I could just like skip the cutscenes or something. The cutscenes aren't very good anyway. They're kind of like very it's like maximum of 5. It feels like a maximum of like 10 lines and then straight in with like really simple visuals. Yeah, like the Duelist in terms of like I quite like it as a sim. The only thing I think the only negative I remember really is that other than deck building, it's like I think the game speed is a bit on the slower side, but I play a bunch of like DS games anyway, and they're a lot slower than that game, so it's not really that bad. The only time it really slows down is when it's got like a lot to think about, you know, where it's confused what's even happening at this point. Yeah, in fact, I'll write it down on a list of like things to do in future, to do a Legacy of a Duelist. But I'd like to play some of that. I haven't played it in like I think a few months. Let me write it down. Legacy of the Duelist. A deck building structure saw built a Light Sworn deck that was already outdated by few. Oh, yeah, there's that as well, the support. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that bit sucks as well. Yeah, so there's loads of cards, but there's also like there's a lot of junk, because like the first pack it gives you is like the first pack available to you is like normal monsters. I think the Sugoloku, like Yugi's grandpa, is the one, right? Like, but like there's a lot of bad cards in there, in like a lot of the packs, from what I remember. But yeah, if you're playing like Light Sworn in that on Legacy of a Duelist, do we even have like Dark Swan support? Well, we probably have that, but probably like none of the good stuff. Didn't Light Swan get support this year? I think it was Light Swan. I know Ancient Gear got support this year, and that looks sick. But I haven't got a good way to try those out. I definitely want to. Light Swan. Oh, this looks like an old school deck. I'm looking at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro deck. Tealment's Light Sworn, that sounds like hell. Playing against that. You know, with the whole milling mechanic. Both together would be quite good. Not like a Shizu tier good, but like pretty great. Twilight Swan support. Oh yeah, it's called Twilight Swan. Sorry, yeah, not Dark Swan. Sucked anyways, but they're able to do Synchro Xyz plays well enough in Legacy of a Duelist. Then Master Rule 4 happened. Isn't Master Rule 4 the one we're now? Wait, hold on. Oh wait, we're in 4.5. Is Master Rule 4 the one where Synchro and Xyz have to be summoned where Link Arrows point, or you can only summon one? That one, that's baffling. I totally understand wanting to slow down the game. Like, I understood that completely, but that kind of just made... I weren't around at the time to play, but like, I could only see that being... making Link's kind of a bit pay to win, like making him a necessity to play. I tried sticking with him in simulators, but it was no use. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so I guess Legacy of a Duelist use Master Rule 3 then? I have Link Evolution. I don't know if that uses the same rule set, but that's the one that adds... Maybe that is Link... Maybe that is Master Rule 4. I can't remember, because it's been just because it's been a while. But I thought I could summon Xyz in the main monster zone in that game, I think. Man, now I've really got to try it out again. Actually find out. Yeah, it is a fun game. There is new support, but I'm over it now. It's not fast enough for today's game. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't see. Even if you did like Swarm Tillman, like with Snake Eyes and stuff, I don't think we'd stand a chance, sadly. Yeah, Snake Eyes pretty crazy. I've watched a few videos on people playing that. That looks absolutely nuts. I thought I can't remember what they're called. There's like that Boots Knight monster in this deck, if that rings a bell. But there was this one that when I tried getting back into physical once, I remember playing against Adam Ford and that was crazy. And then the new, you know, Snake Eyes has made that look like a baby deck in comparison. Is the U-Bell stuff good? Like, because I remember people reckoning that was going to be like super good. I'm pretty sure it's out by now. I like U-Bell as a character. I don't know how that would work as a full-on deck, like archetype wise. You'd have to do a lot because she's kind of, I mean, isn't there whole play style about having a 0 attack monster that your opponent has to attack and deals damage to them? Like, I don't know how you'd build a whole archetype over that, but if it's good, it's good, I guess. Did it come out? I know, obviously it's been out in Japan for a while, and I think it did well, from what I recall. It's a July list. Oh boy. What on earth is Gruesome Grave Squirmer? What? Oh my god. I just saw a card that's called Samsara D Lotus and I thought it was Samsara Lotus. Well, that's not unbanned, is it? I've had a few battle stuff is really good. Top 3. Okay. Yeah, that's... I'd have to see it in action, see how crazy it can get. Oh god, 1-for-1. I forgot that's at WOD. What? From your hand or green? Oh, this is an interesting deck. It kind of runs it's like a U-Bell with a unchained, a bit of an unchained engine to it. That's kind of weird. I wonder how that works together. I don't have a chance for that one yet because of the XC's event. Yeah, in fact, I keep talking about Link Evolution. I need to play some Master Duel. I haven't done any of the gem stuff. Maybe I should play that first to actually like get some progress in there. I think I was saving for deck. I don't remember what. I think, was it like for Weather Painter? I was building something. Wait, is the switch in here? I think the switch is downstairs. Yeah, it is downstairs. Oh well. Yeah, I need to. I haven't played Master Duel in a while. That's a good game. Maybe I'll do that before. I'll probably do that before Legacy of the Duelist. Let me write it down. It's good to have stuff written down. Master Duel. Well, it's over now, but it's a good thing you didn't play if the event sucked. Ah, shit, really? Well, what was like... Was it like the event sucked because people were playing the same deck, or was it like something else? Like was it one of those where one super strong deck just ran rampant and nothing else could compete? Because that tends to be the case sometimes with some of these events. Or I guess the other way it could suck is if everyone you encounter pretty much just uses the trial deck, and it's kind of like see me. I could see that as well. Would be good in like an XC. I guess just go into Zeus and run like an engine, a Zeus turbo thing. I guess it could be kind of boring potentially. It was wild to see that those starter decks that they released earlier this year actually just has Zeus in it. Like, it feels like a very strange one to teach players how XC summoning works in a way, but I guess it kind of prepares them for the bigger game in a way. It's a shame there's not like a really good way to introduce a casual player to Yu-Gi-Oh now, except for like playing an older format, or I think the closest way for like introducing new people now is Master Duel, and just let them make a deck that they, like an archetype that looks good to them, and like kind of just go in straight in to it. But again, that's not for everyone. I wish there was a more accessible way to get into Yu-Gi-Oh for more people. In my experience, it was all Kashtira. Great start. Kashtira, Labyrinth, and Snake Eyes Fire King BS. Oh yeah, because I forgot Snake Eyes works with Fire King. Is great. It's my fault too. I didn't have a strong deck for the event. Basically, just pure Eldritch, awfully outdated by now. I mean, it is good to just play, something that you enjoy. But yeah, I guess when you get bodied that badly all the time, it can suck after a while. Yeah, no, Kashtira. Didn't they limit Kashtira Xyz monsters? I mean, I guess that doesn't do a lot, does it? Like limiting. I guess limiting an Xyz monster doesn't matter as much as other things. Is Fenrir still at 3? Fenrir is probably at 2, right? Or some. Knowing the I almost said OBS the OBS ban list. The Japanese ban list and how they can be is probably semi-limited instead of limited. I think Master was fine for new players, but it should make it much harder to leave in newbie ranks. Yeah, yeah, because they included like a casual mode, right? But like, I don't think a lot of people know to use that, or I don't even know like how good that is. Do they make sure it's only newbies, or can just anyone choose to use it? But yeah, no, I don't mean like keep them in. You want it's a difficult thing if you want them to feel progression in the game, but you also don't want to just throw them to the wolves. Like, it's like, oh, well done, little Jimmy. You won your first 4 games. Welcome to Silver. Welcome to Silver. And then someone comes in with their Herald of Perfection, or is it Herald of Ultimateness? One of those. People in the newbie ranks or newbies will chill. After that, it gets crazy. Yeah, like on bronze. But even then, on bronze, some people like because of a whole thing where if you didn't end the last season on a certain rank, you go back to like bottom rank again, don't you? So sometimes I have to go from the very bottom. I mean, if I forget to put on like a more casual deck, I feel bad when I turn up with like Galaxy Eyes, like that Xyz monster that doubles its attack, kind of thing against someone who just like beat the game. You can't even do missions from the casual rank, if I remember correctly. Casual mode, sorry. Oh really? So doesn't that kind of... That sucks. Like, so they don't... So you can't gain like any gems or like rewards, nothing. That's not very encouraging to people. That is definitely not encouraging. No, that's not going to help people get into the game. Yeah, I'd say that Master Duel is definitely the best feature nowadays for getting new people in, but I wish there was something more, something more like an alternative. But yeah, do you know like the YouTuber, is it Raren? I think his name is the guy who the Yugo YouTube community was talking about it because he played Master Duel for the first time on like a stream, and he was really not having a good time or like feeling like the game was teaching him very well or preparing him at all for online, because it kind of, like you said, it kind of just throws you in some respects. And when it kind of got a discussion going about how do you get people into the game easily, and most people just kind of said older formats, which is cool, and I do like older formats, but it's probably not a good sign if one of the best ways to get people into the game is to go like back 10 years. Yep, no gems, only from rank 2 then. Oh, that's a shame. Is it only done to prevent like people who are like really experienced in the game with just grinding on new people? That sounds bad at phrasing. Do they like just like bringing strong debts into this casual thing and just earning a bunch of gems? Is that why you don't? It's still kind of counterproductive. I watched the video on that, it was pretty funny. Yeah, I liked it. I think some people were a bit upset, but it's like, you gotta... I think he's funny. I subscribe to him now. I watch his videos. I think he's pretty good. I don't understand a lot of Hearthstone, but I watch like some of his videos on different bits and pieces. But yeah, he really hated it. He did. And I don't share in it, but I understand a little bit the frustration of I don't think it's the kind of game for him anyway. It's kind of, there's some things, I think there's some things about Yu-Gi-Oh that people can get past, like like in terms of a difficulty, but I think for some people reading the cards is like one of the hardest things for people, especially if they don't know about the whole PSCT, live problem solving card text. If you don't know how to read the cards, they're an absolute nightmare to look at. Like, it's just a big block of text. It's not like the Japanese ones where they have bullet points. I wish we did that. I think we nearly did do that. I'm pretty sure I looked up that, when they brought problem solving card text in, which I think is around like 2011, 2010. A bit after that, Japan brought in the whole bullet point thing to make the cards easier to read, and we could have done that, but we didn't. I think maybe because the cards had already changed text, and doing it again that soon after might have put some people off, but I wish we could have those bullet points if possible. But Yeah, I understand why someone reads a card and just doesn't take in a word of it. It's, imagine as well, like if you have dyslexia or something. I can't imagine trying to read a Yu-Gi-Oh card with dyslexia, or even like mild, because it's there's times where even when I'm reading a long card where my brain just misses something, like even like a minor part of it, because I'm just like, yep, and it's like, especially when you get tired, you don't understand the card 100%, but you feel you understand it enough. When in some games it's kind of like unspoken, you know, like as in, you know, with how short like the Hearthstone ones is, you don't need to if someone plays a card you haven't seen in a while, you don't necessarily need to reread it because it's basic enough. The bullet points are cool. Mastil basically has bullet points but highlighting active effects. Yes, that's true. That is a really cool feature. I like that a lot, and I think they've been doing that since the not in every game, but like the earliest one I can think of that does that is like the PS2, because I'm pretty sure the Tag Force games, like I have Tag Force Evolution on PS2. Pretty sure that highlights text as well, which is a very ahead of the curve feature, I think. But I like that they do that, because then it saves people having to read the whole card once they've played it. Yeah, I lost a deal the other day because the card got its effect from the hand, but also from the field, and so I missed the field part. Yeah, exactly. Like, you could just miss. So even if you've been playing for years, that can happen. Or there's even like weird cases where the card, even if as an experienced player it doesn't do what you think it does because of a very, very specific wording, especially for cards that were the biggest nightmare is any card that was made before 2011 but hasn't been reprinted. Like I've seen like one of my favorite YouTubers in general really, but my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber is MBT, and he was doing his progression playoffs series, and there was this one card, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a trap card that no one plays, but they were doing a limited format, so of course they're gonna play this card. And then they learned that the card is absolute ass. Like, as in, they all misunderstood the card. I misunderstood the card. I don't understand how anyone could actually understand what the card does from how it's worded. It's so weird. I wish I could remember what episode it's from. It goes like, from your hand, if it was there, when blah blah blah, and field. Oh, right. Oh, it's one of those where it has... Yeah, it'd be better if it's phrased like, from on the field, or from your hand if it were... Oh, but then you've kind of made the condition about both. English language, hey. Yeah, that sucks as a wording. It feels very sadly the only other way you could do it with how Yu-Gi-Oh cards is written is if you printed the effect twice, and that just takes up more card space. That's a nice thing about certain games like like Card Fight Vanguard is the one that comes to mind, you know, where they have like symbols without words. So like if you want to counterblast or something, it will just have a symbol and the number, and you're like, oh, this means counterblast want to use this, and it's handy. But I guess it's going into all the keyword thing again. Sadly, the way Yu-Gi-Oh is worded and the very specific details of some cards, keywords pretty much can't happen, at least in the way I see it. If there is a way, I'd like to see someone try, but I think you can't incorporate keywords without without having like a bunch of brackets for certain effects. Like basically, I read from your hand, saw the text in parentheses and skipped over the next sentence, not to the fill part. Yeah, I do the same. I've done the same thing, because you know, once the parentheses end, you kind of forget there's like a whole nother bit to the sentence before the comma. I don't really watch progressive series because then I'd want to do it myself and have no one to do it with. Right, yeah, in terms of yeah, I think I suggested it to a friend once, and it's like yeah, I like doing like a short one or something, but yeah, that's a whole time commitment, and you also have to want to do the same thing. But yeah, no, it's cool. It is that kind of thing where you'd love to try it. What I had in my mind, I don't think I'm ever gonna do it, because again, it'd be a whole. You'd have to find the right person to want to do it, and you don't even know if the idea would work. But you know, like how people have done like their spin on like the progression series, like different styles. What I thought of is like Time Thief progression series, where it's named Time Thief progression because instead of going from the first set and going up, instead you choose on a wheel a random set through time, and and both players spin the wheel separately. So like, it could be a bit unbalanced, but I think it'd be kind of fun, like in like a chaotic way, where someone travels in time to like this 2016 booster set. I'm not very good with the names, so then someone might get one from like Invasion of Chaos or something. I wish I could remember like any of the set names. I can't remember many outside of like the first few. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It'd be no, I imagine it'd be fun to try that with. That's an incredibly weird idea. Yeah, but it would definitely be out there. It definitely I don't know how good it would work. But I could at least see it like it'd be the kind of thing where you wouldn't do it like a full set. You'd do like a few episodes kind of thing. Yeah, but yeah, it came into my head one day, like a few months ago, and it's one of those ideas that I just kind of put in the tank and locked away. You know what I mean? It's like it's one of those probably not gonna happen, but it'd be a cool idea. The other one I want to do, and I'm kind of annoyed about this one in a way, because you know, like when you think of an idea and then someone does it, like a bit after you think of like you formulate it in your head, and they do it a lot better than you ever could. I had that with do you know like Tiezu, the YouTuber? He did a channel called House of Champs, where he did a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament thing with casual players, where they would do like challenges and stuff to earn like cards, essentially, like through non-Yu-Gi-Oh activities, like Mario Kart and stuff, and they would build a deck. They'd upgrade their deck as they play, and then they'd have a final showdown with the players. I know I was kind of a bit gutted to see it, because I was thinking of like a similar thing, except in the 5Ds era, like just getting people who have never played the game and kind of doing like a 2 to 3 day thing of like learning, like they'd get a deck of they'd get like a starter deck it would be one of the 5D's dragons. So, you know, you might get like the Stardust, the not Dark-Armed Dragon, what's it called, the red one, you know, all the Blackwing, you know, that kind of thing. And then there'd be like a shop where you could buy cards over time through points earned through challenges. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh damn, no, he just did he did almost exactly what I was thinking of, but did it in like such a high production value. And it's like that. Oh, it's like that one's not gonna see the light of day, at least for a while. It's such a cool concept, but I know it would take so much prep as well, and it kind of be like, you know, after the point that a big YouTuber's done it, it feels like even if I did do it, it kind of feel like a rip off of something else, even if it's not intended to be. That's what a friend said of mine when I did that Saw video thing, because I think like I think like a little bit before my video came out, Meat Canyon or Papa Meat or something made a video on the same topic, but I think my thing was a lot more different, so it didn't really bother me. But in that one, it's like, oh damn, it's basically just what I was gonna do. So that's yeah. Sorry, I ended up a bit rambly, but yeah, no, I'd like to do a progression series thing. It'd be cool to do something like that. No, what would be cool actually, when I'm thinking about it, since you play Yu-Gi-Oh as well and stuff, we could actually like you know, like have like a Master Duel like a game or something if you'd fancy. If it's on like a day that you're happening to come on the stream, we could like have a match or something. If you're down for that. That'd be cool to see what you end up playing, because you mentioned some of the decks you like, or you know. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, that's why I moved it down there, wasn't it? I've got two different things there. I made an extra scene thing for the DS, so I could you know, because the DS is like tall instead of a wide screen. That's why I ended up moving it like this, just for this stream. I was not gonna move it, was I? Yeah, I guess we could someday. Yeah, no, it could be cool. Yeah, but yeah, we can consider at some point. But for now, I will go to bed. Oh, well, I probably won't fall asleep, but I better rest at least. But yeah, I think I've nearly ended the stream like 4 times, but I think that's become standard for me. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you for tuning in for some Mahjong madness or something like that. Bye bye. Have a good one. And